And welcome back. The women of the All Farmers Association of Nigeria, AFAN, Abia State chapter have taken to the streets in protest, raising allegations of embezzlement against their union leaders. The funds and incentives intended to support their activities, they claim, have been misappropriated by those at the helm of the association. The grievances also extended to the alleged attempts by the Ministry of Agriculture to impose a new leadership on them without due process. Now, adding to their frustration, the women allege that members of their group were manhandled by officials of the Ministry of Agriculture during their peaceful demonstration. Now, led by their spokesperson, Precious Uwaoma, the women are calling on Governor Alex Otti to intervene and sanction those responsible. The chief press secretary to the governor, Okoha Njoku, has promised to relay their concerns to the governor. Now, let's take a closer look at the unfolding events in the report filed by our correspondent, Chinwe Ugele. Unfortunately, we cannot bring that report to you at this time.
So joining us is Chinwe Ugele herself. She'll be telling us right from the horse's mouth. Chinwe, you're welcome. Thank you very much for joining us. We're also going to be joined by Precious Uwaoma, who is a member and of the Association of Farmers as well. Chinwe, welcome. Thank you very much for joining us this morning. So, we'd like to know what the most compelling moments during your coverage of this protest was. Chinwe, please.
It was having that number of women, come together to say that they are tired of the leadership they've had over time, and they wanted to be given the opportunity to choose who leads them, So basically what the women were saying was that they hadn't received what was due to them over the years. And that was basically because of the kind of leadership they've had. And they are blaming the leaders, actually, of misappropriating and channeling what was provided by the government, be it incentives like farm implements, farm seedlings, and fertilizers to aid in their farm. So they believe that the leaders have not really represented them well. So it was having that number of women who belong to this association come together with one voice to say, we are tired, we want to change our style in how things are done in that association.
Right. Now, if we still have the head of the women's, there we go. Ms. Precious, let me ask you to just help us share the grievances of the women protesting, and so far, whether or not the chief press secretary was able to relay your message to the government, and what are they saying at this time?
Thank you. I'm Lady Precious Uwaoma, the woman leader of All Farmers Association of Nigeria Abia State chapter. Yes, we had that protest concerning the leadership of that organization. As citizens of Abia State, we are deeply concerned about the mismanagement of agricultural funds and loans. This is not just a policy issue. It is a matter of just integrity and human dignity. As you can see, more than 500 women came out that day for this protest. That's to show you that Abia women, it has not been easy for us, not getting what other states are getting in agri. So, farmers in Abia State, we work tirelessly to provide for our family and our community. But despite our hard work, we are often denied access to resources we need to thrive. This includes adorable credit and loans, access to market and fair prices, support for sustainable agricultural practices. Our governor, Dr. Alex Otti, is a governor that I would say that love agriculture very, very much. About a few months ago, he trained over 300 youths that went to Nasarawa for agriculture. And he has been supporting the farmers in the state. I'm sure he has given loans for small scale agriculture and businesses. But sometimes even federal allocations to farmers has been siphoned in Abia State. I'm sure that His Excellency. Hello, can you hear me?
Yes,
Loud
we can
and
hear
clear.
you.
So
We wanted to ask
okay.
you. We wanted to ask you, Ms. Precious Uwaoma, we wanted to ask you regarding the accused opposition, what their response has been since after the protest. Have they come out to say anything regarding the accusations that have been levied against them?
You mean His Excellency?
The leadership, the current leadership of the association.
No, they haven't said anything. Instead, they went behind us. The information I got yesterday is that they were planning to conduct a secret, what do I say, a secret election against us, but it has been cancelled. His Excellency has taken action. He has appointed some of his cabinet members to look into the problem, the issues we are facing in the Ministry of Agriculture here in Abia State. So he has appointed people to look into the issue, and more especially to stop whatever elections they are trying to conduct.
Okay. Chinwe, real quick, we're out of time, but I wanted to ask you, Chinwe, was the protest effective, seeing that the governor's attention has been caught? Would you say it was effective? Chinwe, please.
Secretary did relay, because the governor didn't mention it yesterday night when we had a media chat. If he had that information, probably he would have said something, or probably because of that information, he set up the committee that is now looking into the situation in that association.
All right. Well, Chinwe, this is where we have to put a pin on this discussion. We will be following up, and we shall definitely be coming to you if there's more development and update to this story as it's still developing. But many thanks, Chinwe, for bringing us first-hand insight into this developing story, and also thanks to you, Ms. Precious, for giving us more update on this. Well, that's where we'll close the curtain for this discussion. Let's